subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Miss Sandra?
Hello.
Hey, Sandra, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are
I'm
you?
good, Sandra. What is on your mind, dear?
This whole situation is absolutely ridiculous. What's infuriating about it is leading up to this, at least on my feed, I saw a lot of, white MAGA and black people coming together, having things that we were communicating on and agreeing on and having some common ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then this situation comes out, and next thing you know, Matt Walsh, a race baiter, a
Yep.
true race baiter, makes the situation that has absolutely nothing to do with race about race. And the reason why he did that is because he is a shill for the elites. Okay. The elite do not want the average white person and the average black person getting together and realizing it's them that's been, I don't want to cuss, that's been messing with us all.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want us to come together, because once we do that and we realize who's really been screwing us all, then they're going to have a problem. So they send their little shill, Matt Walsh, to go stir some stuff up because they know that everyone is super sensitive about race.
Right. And Matt
Okay.
Walsh, and just to put it in context, Matt was out here talking about how black folks ain't this, the violence of black people's violence. Yeah, he made the whole black race responsible for that situation. So just to put that in context. But go ahead, dear.
Yeah, so it's really frustrating, okay? Because a lot of these problems that we're having, I'm not to say that there aren't racial issues, but a lot of the problems that we're having in society have to do with class. And because we've been coming together, even when it came to like gun rights, I was seeing posts about these, white liberals being upset that, white Republicans were celebrating black people having guns and having legal guns. And so, we were getting to a spot where we could have conversations, real conversations. And of course, they had to throw a wrench in it by having their, Matt Walshes and their quarterings coming out and
Yep.
stirring up some stuff that had nothing to do with race at all. Had nothing to do with race. He made it about race because he wanted us fighting each other because we were getting too close. We were getting too close. So of course they're gonna send Matt Walsh out to stir up some stuff because he's a shill for the elite. And that's all I really wanted to say on that.
There you go. Thank you so much, dear. But yeah, a lot of those right wingers, they were the ones blaming black society. They were the ones talking about black folks ain't shit and black folks are so violent. And they were doing that stuff. Hold on, guess who we got up in here, family? Man, we guess who we got in the room? We got Chief Dusty Wolf up in here. Chief Dusty Wolf, hop on.
Yeah. All right, people, listen, right?
Where
What's
you
up, Tariq?
where you been hiding, brother?
I mean, shit, I'm right here in the territory, right? Texas, Oklahoma area,
Okay.
right?
We haven't heard from
All
you in
right.
a while.
Yeah, it's all good, right? All right, now here's what we need to understand, right? I have the Frisco ISD, right, student handbook, right?
Yes.
And what we have to understand is what's going to be brought up in this trial is, you know, because it's going to be a national thing,
Right.
right?
Right.
And depending on, the length of this knife or whatever, right, is going to weigh a lot, right, when you're talking about, the laws in Texas, because the castle doctrine, right, which allows you to protect your home, your car, and your immediate people, right, and right, stand your ground law, right. Those are two different things, right, in Texas jurisdiction. And based on however, right, you know, uh our brother, perceived the threat, right, will be essentially based on either a historical event of bullying, right, from these people or whatever, right? But I mean, we have to understand the law, right, in these certain spaces and territories and things, because you know, you know, brother could win this case, right? I
Right.
mean, he absolutely, yeah, he could win it, right? And what I mean, not based on anything racialized, right? But what I mean, the matter of law, right? And what's allowed and what's not allowed, right, in the state of Texas, because right, when you're talking about school districts and things like that, like some of these students are able to carry knives and things, right, in their
Right.
personal belongings, you know, for certain reasons or whatever. So, what I mean, it's all going to boil down to what size knife he had, right? In his personal belongings.
Right.
So that's gonna boil down to castle doctrine in the state of Texas, right, as well as stand your ground law, right, in the state of Texas, because if your personal being, right, is being threatened, you know, and this is why, out here in the territory, right, out here in these spaces, Oklahoma, Texas, right, things look a little different, right? It's not, what I'm saying, you can't just bully people, right, and then remain bullying people, right? Shit don't work like that, right? You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, like, let's be mindful about, I mean, not only the law in these states, what I mean, but like, I mean, there has to be I'm gonna share this report, right? I'm gonna share the actual handbook, right? In what I mean, that district, right? Because it's only about four little counties, what I mean, little areas, right, that's in that district of schools, and what I mean, it's not that many schools, I mean, but what I mean, they're big schools as far as populations. I mean, we're talking about 1,500 people, right? It's not
Right.
at a school, right? It's not like it's just a hole in the wall type of school like
Right.
Texas.
Thank you, Dusty Wolf. Shit. All right. Thank you so much, Chief Dusty Wolf. That is Chief Dusty Wolf, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy, Chief Dusty Wolf. He will go on and on if you let him. All right. But we appreciate you, Chief Dusty Wolf. All right. Let's get Flint. Flint talk. Flint talk in the building.
Hi there.
How you doing,
It's
Flint?
Flight Token. It's Flight Token.
Oh, flight token. Okay. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Hey, how you guys doing?
We're good.
So we're a company out of Hawaii. So I grew up in Hawaii. I'm gonna talk about myself. I grew up in Hawaii, and I'm half mixed with half white, half black. And so these islands are full of Hawaiians, right? And so I kind of fall right. I have the right mix that
Hold
you
on. Wait.
can't.
Let's slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Go ahead.
When you say black, is your people African or Caribbean?
Black. African.
From what?
Nigerian.
There you go. Because I hear an accent. See,
Yeah.
that's why family. You got to
But
ask. You got to ask family.
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. You got to ask these folks. All right. So he's non-FBA. So there we go.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
I'm not when I was born in California. I was born and I think around 3 years old, my mom ran away with me, so I never really got to meet my dad's side of the family. So I don't. That's the black side.
Okay.
So I don't know
Right.
much about my black history.
Yeah.
And we ran away to Hawaii. Right? And so now we live
So
here.
yeah,
Now.
you have no connection to foundational Black American society. So that's
No,
right.
no. So this is where I come in. This is where my mix comes in here in Hawaii. Cause so then I grow up, and then now I'm like, at the time I'm like 24. This is maybe about 20 years ago. I'm 24. I go to work every day. I tend to go to the bar after work, and I go eat, and then I'll stay for a couple of drinks. And when I stay for a couple of drinks, I'm sitting at the bar. So different people sit next to me. As my period of time of drinking there, and white people would sit next to me. And the weirdest thing would happen is they wouldn't know what I was. So when they thought I was Hawaiian, we'd spend the night talking shit about. I would let them talk shit about black people to me, and I would just listen to their insight.
Wow.
And when they thought I was Hawaiian, I mean, when they thought I was black, they'd sit there and talk shit about Hawaiians all night. I mean, throughout the night, not all night.
Yeah.
And it was just the most interesting. I used to sit back and always tell myself, dude, I don't think most people get to have this luxury to do this, of hearing a person's mind change when they realize your nationality.
Yeah.
And then they'll just start talking shit about something like it was mind blowing. It was kind of a thing that I got to experience growing up that just helped me see the world differently.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you, brother. That's very interesting. Yeah. The white supremacists, that's what they do. They're gonna talk some shit about black people. That's what they do. All right. Let's get Dark Pope in the building. Dark Pope in the building. Dark Pope, hop on in. All right, Dark Pope, you're not saying nothing?
My man.
There you go. What's up? How you doing, Dark Pope?
I'm okay, man. I'm okay. Hey, man. Let me just say, bro, you're doing a wonderful work, my brother.
Okay.
With the BA thing,
Mm-hmm.
bro. When these terrors come up, please do ask them like about their playlist, right? Their bedroom playlist. Mostly, you will find out that they've got the FBA singers. Mostly they play their songs like in the bedroom.
Yes,
They will
yeah.
come and
We can. I might have you call back later. Your phone is a little janky. It's kind of muffled, but I get you a little bit later, brother. Hater, what's up, Hater? Hater. Hater, hater, hater. Hater in the building. All right. While we're waiting on Hater, let's get what is an FBA nigga? What is FBA nigga? All right. What the F? What the F? You want to hop in? All right. Let's try Zenimax. Zenimax, you in? All right. Zenimax, Hater, either one of you. Hater, you ready? Yo, Hater. Okay. Since y'all don't have your phone game together, let's try it this way.
Hello?
Okay, here we Zenimax.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's up, Zenimax? I can hear you, man. Go ahead. Dude. Okay, are you rummaging keys? What are you doing, man? He got a whole bunch of keys in his hand. All right, dude's calling up, making weird noises. How are your phones this janky? I just don't understand how dudes can have phones this raggedy with all of this damn technology. Then, okay, let's hear what RJ the Tether. Let's see what RJ the Tether has to say. Well, before we get you, RJ, hold on. Let me get Kyle the Viking. Hold on, RJ. I'll get you in a second. Let's get Kyle the Viking in here.
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, Tariq?
I'm good, Kyle. How are you?
Good, buddy. Hey, I just want to say, man, I just got back from Salt Lake City.
Yes.
Yeah, seen a buddy of mine. I sent a picture to you. Seen one of my best friends in the world. I just want to point out, man, I'm telling you, the world needs more of everybody just being kind to each other and everybody getting back to like drop social media, go see your friends, uh, just have fun, man. Just have fun. Go
Okay.
back and like just have those days. Reconnect with people, joke. One of the best things, my friend Nixon, man, we were in the Air Force together, and I'm 45 years old. Uh, me and him met when I was 22, and he's from Buffalo. I'm from Alabama.
What part of
He's black, I'm
What part of
white.
Alabama you from?
Collinsville, very small town.
Okay.
It's a weird situation. It's we actually, no joke, 100% true. You can look this up. It was the first all Hispanic little. It was the first all Hispanic high school soccer team to ever win a state championship.
Okay. Okay.
In the entire country. So, but yeah, but like people don't understand what was like if we just reach out and we talk and we actually like interact and everybody, all races, and get to know each other, on a level of outside of our race, we all have fun.
Don't tell
We all
black people that. Tell white people that. Tell white people that. Tell the KKK
dude,
that.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. Trust me, I understand. But it's not as much as people think, and white people think there's this, it's back and forth, and it's like, no, dude, just get rid of social media. Just get your ass out. Go to a club. Go to concerts. Go to reggae. Go to Marco Franti. Go to something that's like more a good vibe.
Black
Go to
people are already
circles.
doing that. Black people are already doing that. Black
Of
people made all the
course.
music and everything. So it's not black people you gotta tell that to. You gotta tell that to the police gangs on the West Coast. Tell that to the KKK. That's what you gotta tell that to,
Hey,
not black people.
hey, trust me. Hey, back in the day, hey, I've had football games before where the KKK was there. I can't lie, but that was back in the 90s. I totally understand that.
Thank you, Viking. Okay, now we're just repeating the same thing over and over. RJ, what's going on with you, man? What's up, RJ?
What's up, Tariq? We're 3 months in, baby. 3 months in on this protest. It's gonna be a long summer for Trump.
So how did the Million Mayo March go this weekend, man? How do you think it went?
What do you mean? Like people are protesting against Trump? I don't know. He might get impeached. I don't even know if it's gonna last 4 years for real. Like
He's gonna
if we're 3
last,
months in,
dude.
hey,
The protests this weekend were such nothing burgers. Didn't nobody give a damn? It was a nothing burger. How are the
listen.
Democrats holding up? That was a failed attempt for some kind of movement. It didn't go nowhere. What are they saying at the
several
DNC?
several cities, several states had people marching against Trump. He's on tape. I have videos of him saying he likes bad economies because he can buy stuff when things
Okay,
are
they
low
were
and cheap.
marching against Trump, and then what happened? Trump is still in office. He ain't going nowhere. Those marches went nowhere because foundational Black Americans were not a part of none of that nonsense, and it fell flat. RJ,
What do you mean nonsense?
it was
What do you mean
nonsense.
nonsense?
It's
He's
nonsense.
crashed. What?
What were it was? It was the Million Mayo March. It was a bunch of people in the dominant society who were not aggrieved at all, whining about Trump. They didn't have no
What do you mean they're
demands.
not aggrieved? Do you think they're marching because he did something good?
Yeah,
He crashed the
what
economy.
are they marching? What were their demands? What are their demands?
Okay, cool. Okay, the name of the protest was called Hands Off.
What are
They
their
was talking about
demands?
their demands was for Trump to stop firing people, to stop crashing the economy, right? Because he's firing random people so he doesn't get checked by officials.
Okay, they're not going to stop that. Well, it'll stop him from exposing the bullshit the Democrats were doing. That's what that was. He's been exposing that
What?
spending. Yeah, that spending, all of that money the Democrats have been throwing away on bullshit. I'm glad that they exposed that. So yeah, I ain't got a problem with that.
You are juggling. You are carrying water like a mug. You are
And you are,
gargling those
and
nuts
sir,
like a
and
mug.
no, you carry water to your village because y'all don't have a faucet, sir. So don't project that onto me. Let me get Daniel in here. Daniel, hop on, please. Brother Daniel, talk to RJ, Brother Daniel.
How's it going, RJ, man? How you doing?
I'm good, Daniel. What's really good?
So, you're one of those people that stand behind the opinion that these tariffs are bad, right?
I don't. Not just me. Economists. The stock market thinks it's
Gotcha.
bad.
Well,
So
watch this. Watch this. The funny thing about it is, right? Those people, and this is where you have to be real careful with these Democrats, because they say shit that
so
seems
you
like
guys
it's
think
right.
everyone that was marching is a Democrat in hundreds of cities
Hold on.
or
Listen.
several cities?
Hold on. 1 second.
Tariq thinks they're all
RJ.
Democrats.
1 second. 1 second.
Black,
1 second.
whites, everybody
RJ.
marching is a
RJ.
Democrat.
RJ,
RJ.
calm down.
RJ. Calm down.
Crazy.
Take a deep breath. I'm teaching you how American politics work, right? 50 world leaders have came to the table begging Trump for a deal on trade. That means better deals for the U.S. economy.
And Trump
50.
also pulled back some tariffs.
Now,
So it is what
listen,
it is.
listen, 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 you learn. Listen, you learn, right? It's called readjusting the market. It always takes a hit. This was a stimulus package for those of us who know what's going on. Because if you had any common sense, as soon as you saw the dip, you bought. See, people buy the dip. And in 2 or 3 years, when the market goes back to where it is, they get a nice little payday because you can borrow against those stocks, and that's another investing thing. But if you can get it cheap, everybody, and Warren Buffett, one of the richest people on the planet,
He's the only one doing
started.
good.
And you're about to find out why. Listen, Warren Buffett a couple years ago, began liquidating so much. They're like, why are you liquidating all this? He got all this cash. And you know what? All the rich people started doing the same thing because they knew this day would come. And when this day came, they bought more stocks than anybody. So everybody was selling really high. They were waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and they bought the dip. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to get a nice return on their money. And you know what's going to happen? Canada can't compete with us. Pretty soon, they're going to come to the table. The French can't compete with us, so guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna come to the table. Guess what the British are gonna do? They're talking shit now, but guess what? They'll be at the table because they can't survive without America. America is the world superpower for a very specific reason, right? But
What are you talking about?
to make a
This
long
is
story short,
delusional.
listen, sir. To make a
You're
long story
delusional.
short, this is called investing 101. Do you buy when it's high? Or you buy when it's low? Which one? Speak.
This is
I mean, speak.
this is
Talk.
this is delusional. You
Do you
guys are
buy when it's
coping
high?
like
Or you
a
buy when it's
mug.
low? Do you
This is
buy when it's high?
copium.
Do you buy when it's high? Or do you buy when it's low?
You buy when it's low, like a predator, like Trump, like he said
No, no,
on
no, no, no.
video.
That makes you a smart businessman, genius. What do you think? What do you think? How do you think money is made? See, this is American shit. You don't know nothing about this because you guys live in a socialistic country, right? But those of us who believe in capitalism and making money, this is how this goes. So if everybody knows common sense to buy the dip, when you see red in the
Do you
market,
know
you
I have a
don't
video?
panic.
Listen, let me tell you something. I have a
I
video of
don't
Trump
care about
saying,
that video. Who cares? Self needs the private
no, no, no,
citizen.
no. I have a testimony of Trump saying he
As a
knows that the
private
Democrats have a
citizen,
better economy. Trump says the Democrats have a better economy.
yeah, cool,
I have a
whatever.
video of him saying
Guess
that.
what? Guess what? Guess what?
So
You
what are
know
we
what?
talking
Guess what?
about?
You ready for this? You ready for this? Guess what? Say that is true, right? You don't think he's applying principles to make the economy better?
Are you
Are
The
you? Do you live in
economy is
America?
crashing.
Do you live
The
in
economy
America?
is crashing,
Do
and
you live
people
in
are
America?
protesting against it.
Do you live in
You
America?
guys want me to. You
Do you
guys
live in
want me to
America?
not believe my eyes. You
Do you
guys want
believe
me
in
to
America?
see something different.
Do you believe in America?
My eyes still
Do
work.
you live
I
in
have
America, sir?
20/20 vision. I have
Yes,
20/20
congratulations.
vision.
Do you live in
I
America?
have 20/20 vision. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, 100%.
change
Do
what's
you live in
happening in
America?
front of
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. All of
You're not
that's
gonna
true.
change
Yo,
history.
yeah, cool. Do you live in America?
I don't need to live in America.
Okay, yeah. Well, we have this thing called gas, petrol, is what you probably would call it. We're watching gas prices go down. We're watching prices across the market go down.
Do you know what that is? That is a sign of a recession, dumbass. That's a recession sign.
So prices going down is a sign of recession.
Yes, because that means that. Oh my God, you guys don't know. You
Mm-hmm.
guys don't even know about your own capitalism. You don't even know
Mm-hmm.
about your
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
own capitalism.
Yeah, yeah, but what happens when things go down?
My goodness gracious. Do you know? Let me tell you another time
You
when
about to put no,
prices
you
went
about to
down.
put no. We're talking about now.
No,
You about
no.
to put your foot in your mouth.
Prices
See,
also went
no,
down
no, 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 no.
at,
We're not doing the subject change.
in
We're not doing
20
the subject
in
change.
2008.
So
In
when
2008, oil prices went down.
these tariffs
In
go into
2008,
effect,
oil
right?
prices went down. You know that,
What's
right?
going to happen is, right? A lot of those countries who were getting the better part of the deal, you have people tariffing us for shit industries don't even have. China had a tariff on American cars. I mean, not tariff, China, but um, Canada had a tariff on American cars. Is there a Canadian automaker? RJ, quickly.
What? What
Does
nonsense are you
Canada
asking?
make vehicles?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay,
That's
so
not
why do
my
they have a
question.
tariff on American cars? I'm listening.
What's your point?
No, no, no. Why would a country that doesn't make cars put a tariff on American cars?
You tell me.
Because they were getting over. So when he put a tariff back on them, that evens it out. So guess what? They have two choices. Either keep the tariff or remove the tariff. They remove the tariff, that benefits them. If they keep it, that benefits us. It doesn't matter for us. We're good. We're going to be good because guess what? 20
You're gonna be
plus
good.
percent. Yes, we're good. Look, Canada can't enter a trade war with us. What country can enter a trade war with us? China go bankrupt trying to.
I envy your confidence. If,
No,
at
it's
this
called
point,
common sense.
I envy your
Who's
confidence. I
who's the
envy
biggest
your
market in America?
bravado.
Who's the biggest market in
I
America?
envy your bravado. To be
Who's the
honest,
biggest market? Yeah, we know you always in American business. Who's the biggest
it's
market? Who's the biggest?
hilarious.
What's the biggest
It's
market on the planet?
hilarious.
What's the biggest market on the planet?
The biggest market.
The biggest market on the planet. It's America, right?
Okay.
Gotcha. So that means people are dying to try to sell us. And if we refuse to buy their product, their people starve. That's how this works. Walmart, for example. Walmart tells Tide what their price is going to be on Walmart shelves.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Target
If
tells
those,
Tide,
if
Target tells,
Let
listen,
me tell you
listen, listen,
something.
listen and you learn, listen and you learn.
If
Target
iPhone,
tells
if
Lay's
Nike,
what they
if
can
they
price their
bring
food
all
at.
their stuff back
RJ,
home,
RJ, so
Listen, RJ.
if let me tell you
RJ,
something about iPhone and Nike.
I'm gonna ring the bell, RJ.
All right,
I'm ringing the
all right, all right, all right,
that's the Agusi bell. Calm down. All right.
Yeah,
all right,
listen.
all right.
Target, Walmart, Best Buy, places like that. They have such a huge market that they will tell companies what they will sell their products for. If they don't want to sell it, they can remove their product out of the store. That's America. See, we can
Y'all
say,
are,
hey, yeah, listen, yeah, you know this. We can say, hey, look, you know what?
I don't know
From now
this.
on, we're going to put a tariff on everything you try to bring to us. And they can't just say, okay, cool, we'll go sell to somebody else. Who's going to buy it? There's not a market big enough to compete or fill the whole America leaves. So they have to come to the table. Some can hold out longer than others, and their people going to be paying the price for that. But guess what? Eventually,
Listen,
they all bend the knee. You know that.
I know you and Trump are confidence men, meaning you're con men, but you're not conning me, bro. I don't believe in your confidence because
So,
what I
so
see is different.
what did 50 world leaders see that you don't see?
But yeah, so let me get back onto the market that you're
What?
talking
No,
about.
no, no, no. What did
iPhone,
50 world
listen to
leaders
me.
see that you don't see?
Listen to me. You listen to me.
No, no,
iPhone
no, no. What did
and
50? You
Nike,
can't just dodge
if
that
they
question.
pull back, if
What
they
did
pull
50
their
world leaders see that you
production
didn't see?
to America, your iPhone and your Nikes will be in the 30,000s, will be in the tens of thousands. Your
What?
iPhones and your Nike will
What?
be in the tens of
What?
thousands
What?
because
What? What did 50
go
world
on.
leaders see that you didn't see?
I don't know what you're asking. You're just saying copium,
No, no, no.
bravado. That's
I'm
not gonna
showing you
bring the
what you
stock
don't
market up.
know. No, this is basic economics, right? Because here's the point of tariffs, right? So if the iPhones become more expensive or just as expensive to buy from China as it will be made here, they'll just bring the jobs back here. And when the jobs come back here, what tends to happen is industries come back. Manufacturing was the backbone of this country for a very long time. The big three, Ford, Chrysler, GM, built this country. When those manufacturing jobs were in Detroit, they were in Ohio, they were all in California, they were in Texas. You had entire industries designed to support and build that up, which made these thriving economies that all fed off each other. When those jobs went overseas, so did those economies, and that benefit went away too. If Trump is bringing that benefit back, that is good for everybody. But guess what? If you have to pay a person $17, $18 an hour to work in an asphalt factory, the price goes up. However, that means more people are paying taxes, more people are using that money. And guess what? There are going to be other businesses around that literally supply it. Look, that's how this works. It's a circular
If
economy.
iPhones
So
come back, listen to me. If iPhones are already
look, bro, look, how
no,
look,
if iPhones
this
are
fear
already
tactic y'all do
over a
is crazy.
thousand, no, if iPhones are already over 1,000, if they
And
come
they have a
back,
payment plan
if
to adjust for that. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is how
you guys are
capitalism works.
cooked, you're cooked, mate. You're
Okay, okay.
cooked, mate.
Well, since we so
Okay. All right. Thank you guys. All right. Let me move on. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, Dan. Okay. All right. Let me get some more calls in here because RJ don't really have no retorts. Bullshit, nigga. You're cooked. I got Trump on video. He just keeps changing the subject. No matter how much facts you bring him, he's gonna fall right back on the Democrat shield talking points. Mugabo.
Yeah.
What's going on, Mugabo?
How you doing, Tariq?
I'm good, man. Are you using headphones or anything like that?
No, I got your speaker on my phone. I'm calling from Africa.
Okay,
Speak now.
can you take me off the speaker, sir? It's very janky sounding. If you can just speak directly in the phone, that'd be great. Okay, Mugabu.
Can you hear me now?
All right. I can hear you much better, Mugabu.
Okay, my fault, my fault.
Now,
Yeah,
Mugabu, where you
so
from, Mugabu?
I'm from Rwanda, East Africa, man.
Cool, cool. Where are you? Are you in New York now? Where you living now?
Now I'm back home. I'm in Rwanda. I'm back home.
Oh, okay. How's everything out there?
Everything is beautiful. Everything is good. I would especially like to invite you specifically to come here.
Yeah, yes. I would love to come out there to Rwanda and visit
Yeah,
and
let's.
just chop it up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for real. I was just listening to the previous brother. I think he was a Nigerian brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, just if I could just add my 2 cents as an African. I think he
Yes.
was talking a lot of bullshit. I hope he's hearing me. African to African.
Mm-hmm.
With all due respect, you can't. I just think that you can't. I also think as a black man, period. I don't know if FBA consider themselves black, but I think as a black man, period, we just can't be caught up on the Trump thing, man. You know, I just think it's not our playing field per se.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you, yeah,
Okay.
but yeah. I just wanted to add my 2 cents. I followed you for a long, long time. I've been exchanged with you on Twitter,
Okay.
but this is the first time. This is
R-
the first time.
Respect to you, man. Thank you so much. Let's get Wise Sage in here. Wise Sage. That's who we're looking for. Wise Sage. Since Wise Sage ain't saying nothing, let's get Captain in here. Captain?
What's cracking, man?
What's up, Captain?
Man, I don't know, but is that a Earth dude? Is he still in here? Cause I want to put his ass in his rightful place.
Earth, are you still in here? Let's see if he's in here. He should be. He's been.
Yeah, bring that bitch ass nigga up here.
Okay. Yo, Earth, hop on up here. Put the request in, Earth.
Yeah, hop your bitch ass on up here.
Let me see. Where you at, Earth? I'm looking at him. Let me see. Where is he? Trying to Earth. We're waiting on Earth to come on back up here. Waiting on Earth to come back. I don't see he kept trying to request. Look, when he comes back up, I'm gonna get you back on, Cap. When he comes back up, I have both of y'all come on. All right. So if Earth comes back, we'll get him on up here and pop it. Get it popping. All right. You're Wise. You down? You on? Because Wise, I have to get you out of here if you're not saying anything. If you're not saying anything, we're gonna have to go ahead and move on. Let me see. Shout out to everybody in here. It's a nice crowd in here. And I went on very late. All right, what time is it? Okay. I ain't gonna be on here too long. Let me remove Wise. Let's get one more good one up in here. Y'all raise those hands. Let's get some new faces up in here. Raise those hands, ladies and gentlemen, because I do want to talk to you. Let's get Zona. Let's get Zona on the porch. Zona on the porch. What's going on, Zona? All right, Zona ain't saying nothing. Zona, there you go.
They're right here.
What's up, Zone?
Oh man, look, I was trying to tap in because y'all kept saying goddamn do rag. Tupac ain't wear no damn do rag. He wore a bandana.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? See, and that's them always trying to change the words or definitions of what shit mean. Like now, woke means LGBT.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is why I was hoping during the Super Bowl Kendrick would have laid the second verse instead of the damn first verse, because
Mm,
then he would have definitely understood that they not like us.
yeah. Yes, indeed.
But I'm gonna land my plane right there.
Thank you, brother. Very good point. Let's get Doc or Duck. Is that Duck or Doc? I can't read for shit.
It's Doc. It's Doc.
What's up, Doc? How are you?
What's going on? I'm calling by ways of. I'm in Connecticut now.
Okay.
I've been listening, tuning in since 2011. Hidden Colors One,
Oh yeah.
Mac Lessons, and all of that. So I'm only 30, but I've been listening to your stuff for quite some time.
Oh,
I just want to give you.
go ahead, Doc. Oh, oh, Doc, you disappeared, Doc. I don't know what happened, brother. But thank you, Doc. Doc was giving props. Shout out to Doc. Shout out to that brother. All right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and shut it on down, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna shut it down. We need everybody to go to Hidden History Museum And everybody give a contribution to the Hidden History Museum, hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Let's give a contribution to the Hidden History Museum. Go to rootworkstyle.com. Get the best natural deodorant on the planet, Rootwork, at rootworkstyle.com. All right, I'm up out of here. Puppy Akute, Lola Vuve to the family. Peace.
You've heard the buzz. You've seen the media stories. Now experience the truth for yourself. Microphone Check, the critically acclaimed documentary uncovering the true origins of hip-hop. Available now on Blu-ray and streaming on Amazon Prime. Visit microphonecheck.com to learn more and get your copy today. Microphone Check, the story hip-hop was waiting for.